basic guide to military science and technology. Hi guys! Scout Ranger Renzo here, and I'll be guiding you to the first station. First, what is military science and technology? Military science is the study of military processes, institutions, and behavior, as well as warfare theory and application. The theory, methodology, and application of developing military capabilities in a way that is consistent with national defense policy are the key areas of attention. Also, military science was a term that was used throughout the Industrial Revolution to refer to all academic disciplines that dealt with the military theory and technology application, including those that dealt with the deployment and employment of troops in both peacetime and combat. Technological expertise was far more crucial for the advancement of science than scientific knowledge was for technological innovation. For instance, Count Rumford's discovery of the heat generated by drilling cannon barrels was one of many sources for the first law of thermodynamics, a discipline that was partially inspired by military technology. The Greek catapult and other weapons were developed using mathematics, but ballistic analysis was also crucial for the development of mathematics. Galileo attempted to sell the telescope to the Militaris Republic of Venice as a military tool before pointing it towards the skies and asking for the Medici court support in Florence. Military technology was, in general, developed through craft-based innovation that was independent of formal scientific systems far into the 19th century. The development of electrical and acoustic technologies, as well as the corresponding mathematical theories, helped bring science and technology closer together throughout the 19th century. With the introduction of refitting rifles with smokeless powder, long-range artillery, high explosives, machine guns, and mechanized transport, together with telegraphic and later wireless battlefield communication, the late 19th and early 20th centuries saw a trend toward military mechanization. However, these significant advancements in military technology were primarily the result of independent investors, scientists, and engineers. Now, let's move forward to the next station.
Now, we will be proceeding to the second part of our guide. And now, let's learn about the military technologies that were made and actually created during the World Wars. Now, there are two World Wars that we know of, and hopefully no more. So let's first proceed to learning about the military technologies invented during World War I. Writer H.G. Wells had quoted about humanity's fate due to man's increasing power of destruction, as civilization was in its breaking point. Therefore, what we can see here is that technology had ultimately affected warfare in World War I, especially infantry warfare. Here we see weapons such as the machine gun were popularized, and along with barbed wires, trench warfare was made. Tanks were introduced in 1916, and the aspects of sea, airborne weaponry, and even chemical warfare had progressed. Now newspapers reacted all over to this, being in horror due to inventions. The New York Times has described this event as quote-unquote, "it's without doubt the most awful form of scientific torture." And chemical warfare like poison gases were even banned for future wars due to its nature, although not until 1925. As such, we see that World War I could be called a war of attrition due to its unprecedented brutality. Now, moving on, we should see that the First World War saw a rise in scale in technological innovation of unprecedented impact, which makes World War I as the first modern industrialized war. Aside from what was mentioned earlier, we also see through these features the creation of heavy artillery, chemical weapons, airplanes, transport vehicles, gas poisons, and explosives and more as some areas that molded 20th century warfare, and there will also be advancements like field radios and telephones and improvements in medical technology and science.